This is Fallout 4, and we are at Spectacle Island. I'd like to take you on a little tour and show you our Spectacle Island build. This is going towards the main gate, and that's my wife's design. We'll go through the main gate and we'll head up towards the catwalks. These catwalks are built over the walls here at Spectacle Island. And as you can see, I'm not too concerned about things clicking together. I like Fallout to fall out where they go. The first thing we'll see is our garden, and that's our garden operation. We harvest it, we do sell for caps. And then the next thing that we're going to see is our water harvesting operation, and that's where we make the most of our caps. So the bulk of our caps comes from right there. As you notice, our guards are in uniform. We'll go up towards the south wall, and then we'll head up the south wall. I've been here about a month or month and a half working on this. And up on top of the south wall, and then we'll look over to our left, and that is Vendor's Alley. Behind it is the barracks, and then up there on the hill is my house. This is the first time that we recorded, and it's the first time we're going to try for YouTube. And there on the left is our workshop, so you know about where you are here on Spectacle Island. And we'll head down and we'll jump off the walls for a moment, and we'll go up to the house. There's one of our power generation stations, and then we'll head up to my house. And then the first thing we'll see is my miner girl, and then we'll go over to the patio. We're looking at Boston Harbor and Boston. Now I have a trophy wall, a cursor in the corner, and then our house. The door is in backwards, is so the settlers have a little harder time getting in here. That's looking over the harbor. Coffee pot, bed, safe under the bed, chest, table, chairs, eating area, and then I have a bathroom here. This is straight out of the school zone, so you see the vanity and the mirror. And I have a magazine, and I have a bathtub with a view. And then we'll close up and we'll head out of the house. And we'll go back down and we'll pick it back up over on the east wall. That's Ada, she's my follower. And we'll head down the east wall and towards the east gate. And then that'll bring us over to the commons. I fall down and I jump back up. And there's the east gate. Looking over the bay. There's a couple of things lighted out there at night. And then we go up and over and towards the commons. The commons are where the workbenches are, armor, weapons. They have a patio down there for the settlers. There's a general store and a few places for the settlers to congregate. They have a place of their own. And we go down, back around, and we'll head down towards the main gate. And then up on top of the main gate, I have an overlook that'll look out over the original Spectacle Island, and you'll see the ruins over there. So, and then Boston in the background. And then that is what I call the Eagle's Nest. That's where you fast travel in. There's my statue, Minuteman statue. And we go down and across the main gate, come back down off the catwalks, and we'll head over towards the barracks. The barracks is the largest building on Spectacle Island.
It's been too long since I picked a fight.
It is where the bulk of the settlers live. So we do have a barracks. We do have an armory. We keep rounds, bullets, Molotov cocktails, weapons, armor, first aid, pretty much anything you'd find in an armory. And then up we go, second story. It's where most of them live. And on to the patio. And then it gives them an overlook to the harbor, but it also overlooks the Vendor's Alley. And that's pretty cool at night. I do keep it all lit up. And we'll head down. I'll show you one more thing in the barracks, and then we'll head over to Vendor's Alley. This last thing I'm going to show you here in the barracks is something I've been working on for a while. It's not completely finished, and it's not 100%. It is a latrine for the settlers, and that's straight out of the school zone. And then they have facilities, and they have bathing facilities, and of course it's with a view. So I'm pretty proud of the settlers latrine. Out we go, close it up, and we'll head over towards Vendor's Alley. We'll stop off at Kate's house. Kate is here. She is my bartender, and she lives right there. And then the barber lives there, and that's the barber. This is my doc, and he has a sleeping area there with him. All my vendors sleep where they work. So they have their work area and they have their living area. That's my clothing seller, and she also lives there. Then there's my armor girl. And then down into the bar, and there's Kate. She was so dark I had to put a light behind her. And then the bar, and it's got a double patio and slot machines. And we'll head over towards the commons. And the first thing we'll see over here is the decontamination station, and then the general store. It is a work in progress, and I am working on it. And then we go out on the patio, and we'll see the school-zoned barbecue pit, smoking barbecue pit. I have corn and squirrel bits on the grill. In the patio for the settlers, and then there's the vendor station. I think Cricket's over there, Carla's probably over there, a couple of others. So that's where the vendors come to sell their wares. And that's pretty much it for Spectacle Island. I appreciate y'all stopping by. Thank you for coming in, and I was glad to show you our build.